Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. I know what you're thinking, like it's coming to me psychically. Jules, you don't look a day over 56. Oh my gosh, that is so kind. All right. I'm looking a day over 56, but not a day and a half. I think it's been a day and a half. Anyway, you guys are a blessing to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't come for my birthday yesterday because I am still struggling. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I'm being all on if I have to be, but in real life, I just want to be in bed. Isn't that nuts? I really got hit hard, my friends. Really hard. Not as hard as our grandbaby, though. Darn it. They're just trying to get her oxygen up. She has to be at least 24 hours at 95% or better. And she just keeps wavering day 5. Oh my goodness. So if you've been praying for little Emmy, keep praying. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about good, better, best. Good, better, best. You know, I was thinking about the big book, and you know me, 12-stepper, all about it, rejoicing to no end and finding abstinence by actually working the steps, right? And of course, choosing vegan and raw vegan as my eating. And I was just thinking the big book, which is of course the foundation for the 12 steps, was written in 1939. And in 1939, it said that nobody has been able to maintain perfect adherence to any of these principles. It is progress over perfection, which that was all the way back in 1939. So the progress over perfection idea has been around for a really long time, you know? And so I was thinking about good, better, best, right? Because I can be really, really hard on myself, and then I get super extreme and just say, screw the whole thing, and I'm just going to quit, and I get really crazy. And so as I continue to be abstinent one day at a time, by God's grace and a lot of good tools in the 12 steps, certainly from Tanny Raw, if you don't know her, social media phenom on every health platform, who I learned about the Raw Reset from. I used her a couple of times for coaching, which was such a blessing. And, you know, she's one of those too. She's like, if you don't say that you faltered, you're probably lying. And that is just straight up, right? But it's not about how many times we fall, it's how many times we get back up. So out of grace for myself, I was thinking about good, better, best. And that's also a popular one out there. But for me, good would be vegan. Even if it was junk food vegan, as long as there are no animals harmed in the making of that food. It's not ideal, but it's better than any dead animals. So that's good, right? And that's not for me. I'm not doing packaged junk food, vegan junk food. But if you're just starting, if you're barely interested, if you're just trying to evolve and come to this side, excuse me, darn it. Yeah, you might want to say good, no dead animals. And then there's better. And of course, better would absolutely be plant-based eating. A vegan who eats plant-based, and even ideally would be whole food plant-based. No salt, oil, sugar, overt fats, alcohol, like seriously, right? So yeah, a whole food plant-based vegan would be great. A little less than that, just plant-based is ideal. And plant-based still uses oil, you know, like if you're going to stir fry and things like that. Okay, and then finally, best. And of course, best is raw vegan. That's straight up. Fresh fruit and vegetables. I'm trying to think of what Tanny Raw always said. Is it a plant or is it made in a plant? I know I'm not saying that right. Well, is it a plant or was it made in a plant, right? So obviously, if God created it and it was literally grown in a garden, so beautiful. If it is a fruit or a vegetable directly off the tree, or lettuce, right? Anything that was grown is so beautiful. And then, of course, healthy plant-based fats. So everything from flax seeds to heart hemps to chia seeds. Superhero chia seeds are so flippin' amazing. And for all of those, you can go up into my search and say benefits of chia, benefits of flax, benefits of hemp parts. I've done it all. And then certainly avocados. I'm sure I have benefits of avocados as well. And I'm trying to think what else are all the healthy ones. And then nuts and seeds to a small extent, because very few of them are raw, if any. You absolutely need to soak them, you know, for a minimum of 2 hours, but ideally more like 6 or 8 hours to make them more viable for your body to use efficiently. But yeah, and even grains and things like that, if that's your gig. But good, better, best, you know, because the worst is throwing the whole thing out the window. But can you forgive yourself by knowing that you did good, no dead animals or products, better, whole food, and even better, I can't think, plant-based, whole food, plant-based, and plant-based, and then best, raw vegan. Oh my gosh, people, I am happy and healthy and struggling. I'm struggling. Can you tell? Humor me and say, no, Jules, you look as radiant as ever. Yeah. I'll get back. I'll get back. I just didn't expect this to be 10 days or 2 weeks or whatever. All right. Like if you like, join us if you haven't. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. Let me know what you think of good, better, and best. Are you in? All right. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed.